Alright, I just have a few things to say about the last episode of the House of Rouse. I was not part of that. I don't know how they managed to CGI me in, or whatever they did, but I was not in the latest episode of the House of Rouse. That wasn't me, so I don't know if they just got a decoy to mimic my mannerisms, but it wasn't me. But anyway, I just have a few issues with what they were talking about. First of all, me and Hunter have been talking about watching Blue Ruin together for years now, and for them to go behind my back and watch it, it was really a slap in the face to our friendship and what it means to be friends with a, especially with someone who takes film so seriously. To go behind someone's back and watch a movie you plan on watching it's just you're just spitting in my face. Next, top 5 synth punk bands. Synth punk is a very distinct genre of music that I don't even think either of them really like. I don't get it. But Colin's Tainted Love by Soft Cell was. He said that was their only famous song, and he was talking about how that song could be considered synth punk, and all this stuff. But what he failed to mention is that song's not even their own song. That's actually a cover of a song from the 50s or 60s by this African American woman named, I think, Gloria something. That's not even, he didn't even provide the right information for that. He didn't even do any research. I mean, clearly when number one is Van Halen, Colin's just, always up Van Halen's ass about everything. He just wants to make him number one and everything. And then Hunter's top 5, Primitive Calculators are a good band, but I don't think they're top 5, and I think it's messed up. And you know what? Another big joke, right? The big ha ha is Evan loves Devo, right? Evan loves Devo, so we're gonna make synth punk band top 5. And we're not going to include Devo. But you know what? Their most punk album is their debut album, Are We Not Men, We Are Devo. And that song barely has any that album has barely any synth in it whatsoever. It's really just a punk song album. It's not synth punk. It's just punk. And it's a fucking good ass punk album, but they didn't start getting more synthy till around their second album, and then they go full blown into the third. But the first album, their most punk album, is not even really synth that much. I mean, it might be thrown in there every here and there, but it's really just 4 dudes in their basement with some instruments going to town. It's not really a good look for us. It's not really a good look for our channel. It's not really a good look for our friendship, and it's not really a good look for our knowledge as a music lover, like me, in a film cinema goer, a film lover, a cinema goer, experiencer, critiquer like myself. It's a bad look. They're trying to bring me down. It's a bad look for me, because I take this job seriously. I do my research. I listen to music. I soak it all in. I lay down at night. I put my headphones on, and I take in the music, and I cry, and it brings me to tears. The idea that humans are capable of making something, and they just shit all over that, and you just made a mockery of it. So just know I wasn't a part of that, and I thought this beef was over. I thought we squashed it, but we didn't. Clearly, it's bigger and better than ever.